Hello y'all, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day or night or whatever, watch me put on makeup and look cute while I'm talking, and then we can have a conversation. Okay, we can sit down and have a conversation. Yo, before we get into this, I don't know if I am not a makeup artist or a makeup guru or anything like that, so I ain't even gonna try and show y'all what I'm doing with my life, because y'all, we leave makeup tutorials for the people who knows what they're doing. Okay, y'all, I don't know, I'm just gonna be real with y'all while I'm doing my makeup. Hopefully this makes sense. Anyways, yeah, so I'm in this season of my life where, so I want God to be the lead and to take control, because I just realized I'm a control freak. I don't just realize, I am a person who like to be in control of things, and when I'm losing control, I kind of lose myself in the process in a way. That is not a person that I want to be. I do not aspire to be a control freak. A control freak, or having an obsession over what goes on right and wrong in my place. I don't want to be that person who plans my life to the T or anything like that, because it always leads up to disappointment. And in this season of my life, I'm trusting God and I'm letting go. So yeah, I'm in this season of my life where I do not aspire to be in control of what I do. Just being obsessed with being in control of things. And I am praying to God to take control of that. I'm asking God to take control. And I feel like it's a feeling that always comes up and goes. It's something that I want to take control of this particular time of my life. I want to be the one, be the architecture, right? Plan it out and make sure that everything goes as I plan. And I forget the fact that I can't plan my life, and I am very bad. I do a very bad job at it. And I also don't want to feel like, because each time you're trying to take God's place, you always end up in places where you don't want to be. It always gets you to disappointment. It always gets you to a place of brokenness. And I think in this February I experienced that, wanting to take control of everything, wanting to everything to go as I want them to go. And when things don't go as I want them to go, it kind of backfires and also hits me in the face so hard that it's like, Daniella, what about letting God take care of this? This is something that is out of your control. Like, your life is out of it. You cannot do anything for you to plan it and to make it go the way you want it to go. Why don't you let God's will and not your will be done in your life? Whoo, baby. Yeah, so I don't know if it will make sense, but that's my thought. And I am praying, I am letting go of the wanting to control and wanting to be in control of everything. I'm letting go of trying to figure out where I will be 6 months from now. I'm trying to let it go of the pressure that I put on myself, that I push myself so hard. I just want to sit in, okay, I'm just going to take a chill pill and sit down, okay? And I think God has a way of revealing stuff to me in a way that, in things that I've been doing that is not working, and it's like, girl, are you sure that's what you want to do right now? You shouldn't. It's not going to lead you any place that will help. So this season I'm trying to embrace things as they come. I am trying to walk with God. He's right there in front of me. I'm behind. I'm like, God, I'm behind you. Wherever you take me, I'll go. That is scary, but also comforting at the same time, because it's comforting to know that I don't have to have everything figured out. I don't have to have my life together, because the one who is the main architect, the man who's engineering my life, is in front. He's the one who's taking care of it. I shouldn't be worrying about all of that while he's doing it. He will work everything for good. Yeah. And I literally find comfort in that, knowing that you don't have to figure it all. And I feel like in this generation where what is pushed is you have to have your life together by 20 something, by, you know what, you have to have your life by the time you're born, type of thing. It's very misleading. It's because you end up getting at a certain age and you're like, oh my god, I haven't gotten there yet, I've not there. And for my young people who are either in high school, who are still trying to figure out, or the people who are the same age as me or older than me, I want you to realize that you don't have to have your life figured out. Yeah, so you don't have to have everything figured out, and that's okay. Knowing that you trying to figure out everything that you want to become or you want and all of that at once, it's just you stressing out yourself for no good reason. You are not gonna achieve a million things in one time. It takes time, it takes discipline, it takes courage, it takes building up that foundation. And me getting to a place where I'm like, I'm gonna let God's will be done and allow him to be the center, allow him to be the forefront of my life. I find that's the most comforting thing. And yeah, I've been trying to give myself grace, and giving yourself grace to look different for many people, and that's okay. And also taking time to understand what is going on, tap into your feelings, tap into God's word, and just allowing yourself to learn you on another level, because you don't know yourself fully. You keep growing, your hormones changes, you just, life goes on. But I want you to understand, you don't have to have your life figured out by a certain age, because the culture says you have to have your life, all figured out at a certain age. You don't have to have all the mentions on the world by a certain age, because that's what culture shows, that's what internet or social media shows, promoting all of that. You have to allow God to work everything together, no matter what. Trust in him. He knows what's best for you. He got your back no matter what. You will bail on yourself. You will let go of yourself, but God will never do that. God is not a man that he should lie. God is trustworthy, and I am learning to trust God. I am learning to leaning on him in every aspect of my life and letting him be the lead. I'm like, God, you go and I will follow. You be up front and I will be behind, no matter what. Because me, myself, I be letting myself go. Child, sometimes I be disappointing myself so much to the point where I'm like, girl, I thought you got your back. It's like, I got my back. But when I'm failing, right? When my mind is failing me, when my emotions are failing me, when my body is failing me, who still got me, right? I hope you're taking time and allowing yourself to be present, to be still in God's presence, and to allow God to orchestrate your life the way he wants it to be. Because your plans are not the way. Let God's will, let God's plan be the way. Yes, you can make plans, but I'm learning to pray, God, if it's your will, may it be done. But if it's not, please take it away. I'm like, if something is there to hurt me, if something is there to hinder my purpose, if something is there to get in the way of me and God, take it away from me. Get it out, just let it go. If it's not God's way, I don't want any other way. I hope it makes sense. I still haven't done my makeup yet, but we're there, okay? We're there. We're giving ourselves grace, ain't we? So I'm gonna allow God to be God in my life. I'm just gonna let him do the thing, because I know when God does things, because God has done extraordinary things in my life, and when he does it with so much grace, with so much beauty. He does it with compassion. He just does it with so much love, my way. is not the best way, but God's way is the ultimate way. Yeah, so that's pretty much all. So in this season of my life, I'm just allowing God to take the lead, and I'm gonna trust him in everything. I pray that as I walk through this journey called life, as I am walking through this life and becoming the woman God has created me to be, that I keep growing and trusting him more and more, and just, you know, living life. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing these days. I'm just working on my spiritual self. I feel like God had to ground me for me to get where I am today, and I appreciate that, because if I continue the way I was going, I'm not it ain't cute. Okay, I'm getting to where I wanna curate my YouTube channel to become safe space for young adults, or for adults, or just people getting their life together, but getting their life together in a way where it involves God. And I want my channel to channel that, if that makes sense. I want people who come and watch my video to see I am not all there in a bag of chips, right? But then again, I want people to see the beauty that God is making in this process, because I am a beauty. One thing about me, I'll make stupid jokes like that every now and again, so you have to get over it. Let me finish my makeup and then we can get over this, okay? I'm not gonna talk and I'll be back, okay? So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you have been productive. I hope you're allowing God to be the center of your life, to be in the forefront as you follow, you know? Let his will be done, and I hope that as we walk through this life, may we walk in God's purpose, in God's grace, in God's love, and all that, in God's mercy. And may our life be aligned with God's word. May our living be flavorful and also tasteful to the mouth of God. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you like this video, and I really enjoyed talking today. I don't know why, I'm just feeling myself. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you on my next one, y'all. Bye, y'all.